right. Yeah, everybody. Ozman Collect 63 here. We're back again with Get to the Comics. Lol, lol. we're up to Get to the Comics. So what are we up to now? We're up to number 42. Wow. Yeah, 42, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, that's how you things on mute on repeat. 42. So first of all, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're joining us on the replay on YouTube, or if you're here live at the time of this recording. And yeah, basically, what are we? Well, what is Get to the Comics? What are we all about? Well, Get to the Comics, we're basically all about bringing together families, communities, and individuals through reading and acting out and having fun exploring digital comic books from VeVe, Candy Digital, and others in the Web3 space. Basically, just like reading comic books and just having a bit of fun. Because like myself, I collect a lot of comic books, but I never really take the time to sort of open them up and read them and get to know some of the characters and some of the storylines that they're inside. Because not only do they have awesome cover art, but they also have awesome interior cover art. And I want to say first of all, big shout out to our sponsors in the form of our co-pilots program, which is really cool because I'm starting to get a bit of a thing together now. So this is our co-pilot. So this is an upcoming banner I've got coming together. And basically our co-pilots are basically just our sort of like our support program. And that is in the likes of California Comics. Big shout out to California Comics. Mint Hunter Extraordinaire. He's actually built himself a comic book shop in the VeVe-verse, if you're familiar with that. But we'll go over that a bit later on. And fantastic bloke. And if you're looking for some awesome mint numbers to buy or help you to acquire for your own collection, this is the guy to talk to. And going across to this guy right here, which we're going to introduce very, very shortly. Big shout out to Xhibition, another one of our co-pilots. His knowledge of X-Men and that whole world is just next level. Another comic book lover like myself, and just another awesome dude. And of course, a big shout out to VeVe Comics and VeVe Digital Collectibles for providing us with a platform where we could all come together and collect, connect, and enjoy all different levels of fandom. And we'll go over that a little bit in a minute if you're not familiar with what VeVe is. But first, but very, very importantly, guys, I want to introduce my special guest. Now, you have seen him before on this channel numerous times. You may have seen him in Get to the Comics number 4 as the mighty Thor was he just absolutely killed, or you may have possibly seen him on Get to the Comics number 18 with Chris Severs, where he embodied the spirit of Richard Rider and as Nova. But this time round, no, we're going to be doing Franklin Richards, and it is none other than the one, the only Richard Xhibition.
Dude, what an amazing intro. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words.
Thank you. That's all right, mate. How we doing?
Yeah, super awesome. Super good. We had a little nice warming up chat already. So, yeah, super pumped. Super excited to be here. Let's see if we can entertain the crowds.
That's it. Well, so far, according to my analytics, I've got 14 viewers. I've got 11 on X and 3 on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for the 12 viewers listening. Like I was saying to you before, we might be fighting for viewership now because we got the VeVe-verse that got released last week, and everyone is having a fantastic time in that. And other content creators have got spaces going at the same time. But that doesn't matter because we're just here to have a good time, read some comics, and that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
But as you always know, we always do this fun little part of the show where I go, now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them answered immediately. Who are you, and what do you do? Now, I'm sure anybody who's seen the last 2 episodes with you in it know these answers, but just for anyone who doesn't know, or for joining us for the first time, just a little bit. Who are you? What brings you to the space? What are you into? And anything else you'd like to share to give the audience an idea of who you are?
Yeah, for just in case for that one person who doesn't know me yet here on the channel.
That's
so my name is I gave the longest intro ever on another podcast, but yeah, so I'm Xhibition Richard Prince, and I am a VeVe comic collector, and sometimes I write some articles, some posts, sometimes with other people, mainly Chris Severs, so which is super awesome, and we definitely should do in the future as well. And I'm just having a lot of fun with VeVe, man, and especially now with the more positivity coming in with the VeVe-verse. I have noticed that the fathers are awfully quiet now, because we got an actual VeVe-verse going on. So super cool. We've been waiting that for so long. And yeah, but the whole time, man, I'm just been collecting those comics, and especially just before the burn, I got a nice stack of X Factor and number 6. And I was watching Doctor Strange channel. He did a nice giveaway with the top 5 comics to get before the burn
Nice.
starts. So it was super cool, super cool. I'm super excited. Yeah, man, I like well. It seems to me there's more positivity now in VeVe. How about you? Do you feel
Yeah,
like that?
I'm exactly getting the same thing as well. I mean, like you said, like now the Thudders are sort of like gone scurrying back into their burrows because now not only do we have the Viverse and it's a working product, it's also a working product that everyone seems to be really enjoying and everyone's having a lot of fun with, and that's amazing. That's a what an achievement, Vivi. So bigger congratulations to you guys on that one. That
Yeah,
one.
yeah, and they and woo. Yeah, and they said, of course, that they would release it in Q1, and I was skeptical, but they did it.
Same.
They did it. They
Same. I
did
was
it,
like,
man.
yep, we've heard this before, but no. Now Ben Rose is on the scene, like it seems to be a lot of boots up bums, so to speak, and everyone is basically in top gear now, and everything's rolling around quite nicely.
Yeah, and the best thing is we can actually put our comics in it now. So we got a display for our comics, and that's the
Mm.
one thing I would definitely be waiting for. So I saw a lot of cool things on X, on Twitter already. I've done one. I just posted. Uh, I just hang up one comic. It was my In Glee Shadow Cat, of course. That was my first one. And it needs to be one that is special, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
I just
definitely.
yeah. So I just hanged it up, and it was well, half between the windows and everything because I didn't know what I was doing. But I was like, "Fuck yeah, man! I got one."
That's it.
Screenshotted it.
So I'm on the
Yeah,
board. I've done it. Yes.
done it.
But again,
Yeah,
that's how it starts, isn't it? You just start with like one bit, and then one bit turns into two, two turns into four, and you just next thing you know, you got a whole V verse.
yeah, it is absolutely awesome, and and the thing is, for me, I have this big project in my mind, right? So because I want to do all the eras,
Mm-hmm.
golden, first silver age, and that sort of thing. So I'm just I don't really know how to get. I mean, you got those spaces, but it's now just one big space. So I need to divide it and that sort of things. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I don't know. So, but it's all cool. It's all cool. I have to figure it out. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was just thinking, like, no, just to give the viewers out there an idea of what we're actually talking about, I should probably bring this up. Right, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is what we're talking about. Just before we get into the comic book, so yeah, this is VeVe, and this is their page about welcome to the VeVeverse. Now, what is the VeVeverse? The VeVeverse is basically your own, basically digital MySpace. Just think of it that way. So think of it, it's your own world. You can basically build whatever you want into it, and you can import and display your VeVe collectibles. And just by some of the screenshots here, just gives you a bit of an example of how the whole thing works. But yeah, you basically you create your own virtual spaces. So you've got like modern villas. You've got other things as well. I think like warehouses. Or, oh, that's better. We've got empty warehouses, and you can just build your own from scratch. Hey, you got Hernan's in the house. What's up?
What's
So
up?
what's up? So also as well, if you haven't checked out Exhibition's interview over on the Real Uncommon podcast, definitely check that out because it's a fantastic interview, and I think you're still doing your introduction, aren't you?
Yeah, we have to do part 2.
That's it. But going back to the Viewverse, yeah, just we'll just brush over quickly. But yeah, you can basically add your own personalized spaces, so you can create like shelving, you can display your collectibles, and do some really cool stuff. And of course, this is also very important, which is one of the things I like. Is you can socialize and share with your friends. So you can actually invite people into your Viverse, and you can display your collectibles. You can like show them stuff. You can have like little conversations or whatnot, and very cool. You can create your own avatars as well using a Ready Player Me, and very cool. So yeah, you can basically come over to the VeVe's website, VeVe.me/Viverse, and you can download it for Windows and Mac, and that is all there. But yeah, that's basically just brushing over quickly over the Vivas, just so everyone knows what we're talking about. But what we're here to talk about is this one right here, is Fantastic Four number 18. Now, Richard, you actually chose this comic. Was there a particular reason at all why you chose this comic? Was there
Yeah.
what was the thought behind it?
Well, the main reason is because I can never shut up about this run, can I? This one is this Fantastic Four is a run. It's written by Ryan North, and he's just doing something amazing with Fantastic Four. Every issue is a banger. Every issue is a unique adventure as what you expect from Fantastic Four, but with an overarching story as well. And it's just awesome, man. It's just to me, it's just everything good about comics. Everything fun, and it is crazy and it's adventurous, and it's just look at the cover, man. You know, you see this comment, you see Johnny Storm going, you see the thing, he's gonna knock out Sue
Yeah,
Storm because he
that's
doesn't
it.
have,
I
he's
didn't, I
going like
didn't,
this.
I didn't actually notice that at first. Like he's actually holding like the telephone pole, thinking like he's either A
Yeah,
gonna knock Sue out, or B he's gonna try and knock this massive like Armageddon sized meteor out of the sky with a telephone pole. It's like
he just gets out.
I'm liking your ambition thing, but I don't think it's gonna work out too well.
It's clobbering time.
That's it. Batter up.
Actually, it's a very cool reason of a reason why he's holding that telephone pole, or what is it, utility pole. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see it in the story, and it's actually awesome why he's having that as a baseball bat. So,
Mm.
and then all the covers are just Alex Ross. I noticed that the last couple of issues wasn't Alex Ross who was doing the covers, but yeah, so super awesome, man. Alex Ross on it. The art is fantastic
Yep.
in the book itself. The writing is amazing. I personally think this is the best Marvel book Marvel has going on right now. So already going on for 2.5 years now, almost 3 years, I suppose.
Mm.
So, and I hope they keep going, man. It's just awesome. And this one, Fantastic Four number 18, I choose this one specifically because it's pretty much about Franklin Richards. So with the movie coming up in July, you know, uh,
Yep.
it's probably all about Franklin Richards. Well, it seems like it. Those are the rumors. I thought it was good to tell a bit, to show a bit about Franklin Richards. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so D just says Richard says fish. I think we're going back to the back to the fish to the herring discussion. There we go. Let's go let's go get herring. Oh, is
Yeah,
D's
awesome.
going yeah, nice one, D. So yeah, so just a little bit about the comic, about what we're actually reading. So first of all, this is displayed on the VeVe comics side of thing. So basically, VeVe comics. So what are they? They basically cover the same day print. So every week on Wednesday, your comic books get released every Wednesday. And first of all, they come to VeVe first, so you can pick them up digitally, and then you can actually pick these up in real life in your local comic book shop. So you can pick them up here first. I personally like them getting them digitally because it's more convenient. It's more convenient. You can store them. Don't have to worry about conditioning. And also very very importantly, if you're nowhere near your local comic book shop, you still have access to read these incredible books. So I think that's a really good benefit of doing things digitally. But of course, if you wanted to always go down to local comic book shop and pick them up in physical form, you can always do that too because you can pair them. So very very cool. And it says here, the secret of Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards has been an immortal, a god, an Omega level mutant, and more. He's created life, entire universes, and been worshipped for it. He's ended life and been cussed out with just as much sincerity, but there's something else Franklin Richards has done and is doing that nobody else in the universe knows about. Also in this issue, an invisible asteroid threatening all life on Earth and the all-new shield. Oh
Dun,
no!
dun.
It's like, if I get my mouse back, I do have something for that. Where is it? Is that one? Dun dun dun. But yeah, like Rich said, the writers here are Ryan North. Artist is Carlos Gomez, and the cover art is done by none other than Alex Ross, who does amazing cover art and has a whole heap of stuff available on the VeVe platform. And then if you want to pick yourself up a copy, you can either get one from the VeVe comics site here. They've got two different options. They've got just your comic book that you can buy. So basically what that is like a PDF reader. You buy it, and then you can read it in your VeVe app, and then that's basically it. Hey, you've got Wheels in the house. Let's do this. Yes, sir. But if you want to take that little extra leap and want to go that little bit further, you just pay a little bit extra. So this one's $6.98, and then you can basically go to get a blind box in one of these other rare covers. And it says here, the limited edition comic gives you all the features of a standard comic and extends your collecting experience by allowing you to view it in augmented reality, earn Master Collector program points, sell it in the VeVe market, and more. When you upgrade this comic, you'll receive a randomly assigned rarity from available editions, and all comics can be read on the VeVe Comics Reader app until you sell them. And yeah, again, lovely variant covers as well. Like I recognize one or two of these. I know that's a Mark Brooks cover, which is very popular. I'm
Definitely, yeah.
not quite sure about the other artists, but they all look really cool as well.
The rare is Phil Noto. He is
Ah,
also
is
a
that?
bit of a painter. Yeah, yeah. He makes
Yeah,
awesome stuff, man.
yeah. Phil Noto. Actually, Phil Noto. He's the one that just dropped that new ultra rare Daredevil comic on the app. The
Oh,
one with the
nice.
with the one with the stained glass window.
Oh, awesome, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
very cool.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
collecting Phil Noto with. He's done a series for Immortal X-Men, but not everything is on the
right,
VV app. So and it's all headshots, and it's really cool. And not like a floating head like the Mark Brooks one, but
right.
like with a neck. It's really cool. And those are the ones I want to hang in the VV verse, man. Like huge, so they look down
Mm.
on you like a big hall. Yeah, I do love that Human Torch as well, man.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, why does it say two and not a four? Yeah, it says two.
This is two.
Yeah, in the flames.
Oh, right. Oh, of course it does. Yeah, like the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that represents. Yeah, it should say four, shouldn't it?
Oh, maybe because of
Oh,
Flamo. He's got this thing that how would I say it? He can basically duplicate himself, but his duplicate is like a slightly lesser intelligent version of him. Just
right.
like
Okay.
Iceman. Iceman can do that as well,
So I was
and
gonna say, so
unfortunately,
was he kind of like a Superman's like Bizarro or something like that?
yeah, basically, yeah,
Basically,
just a second version.
yeah, just like as a comparison, this is like the first thing that comes to my head.
Yeah. Yeah, the one Iceman can do that as well. He can. He's always using all these. Ice giants, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So really funny.
Ah, very
We're
cool.
gonna see. We're going to see Flamo in this comic. By the way, he's there for one or
Ooh.
two panels. Yeah.
Okay, well let's dive right into it then. So let's bring up our comment. But before we do that, just to remind you guys that we will have a giveaway going in the background. So basically, like I always have on the show here. So what I've got this time around is I have got first of all, to enter this giveaway, you need to put in the hashtag Fantastic4 as you see it on the screen right now. And I also changed the ticker as well. So now I'm calling this "Get to the Giveaway." So so basically you put in hashtag Fantastic4, and that is going to put you in the draw, the running to grab yourself one of these. And it is a VeVe 1 year anniversary NFT designed by Davo. Davo is one of our community artists here in our space. He's this guy right here. And he basically has done work for myself. He's the one who designed the Get to the Comics logo. He's also done work for the Real Uncommon podcast and also Collectors Gone Digital, and just an awesome member of our community. And I just cannot shout out his work enough. So that's going to be up for grabs. So we're going to run that at the end of the show. So all you got to do is in the comments, either on YouTube or on X, is put in hashtag Fantastic4. And if someone would be kind enough just to put in one hashtag Fantastic4, just so I know that my StreamYard pickup tool is working, and then we'll get into it. Also, the only other requirement as well, guys, is that you must have a MetaMask or Coinbase, an ETH-based wallet that I can send this to. Just so I got someone to send it. Got more comments in the chat there. Yo, Richard D. Say Davo. Yeah, hashtag Davo. Hey, Shanks is in the house as well. And before you ask, guys, yes, this is live right now at the time of this recording, because I know sometimes these can be pre-recorded, but no, this one is live. And yeah. Okay, cool. So without further ado, guys, let's we'll run that throughout the show, and we'll get into the actual read itself. So this is what we're reading, Fantastic4 number 18, and this is using the VeVe Comics Reader app that you can download for your phone or your tablet. And we're going to use it in real time. We're going to do it. But as always, before we get into it, Richard, this is always a nice little fun part I do before the show. And I know you've been here before and done it already, but we're going to do it again. I go, Richard, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
let's get to the
Get to the
comics.
comics.
Come on, do it. I said, do it. Come on, like, comment, subscribe. Do it now.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, come on. I love it. And yeah, if anyone who's just joining us, I am a bit of a Schwarzenegger fan. That was the inspiration behind the name of this channel. But yeah, you may occasionally hear really bad Arnold impersonations throughout this show. I should
Mine
put
was
that, like,
good, man.
yours
Mine
was
was
good.
good.
Yeah, it was very good. I should put that like as like a disclaimer or something like that at the start of the show. Warning: the episode may include really bad impersonations of Arnold Schwarzenegger, or really good, depending on your perspective. But without further ado, guys, let's get into it. So remember, guys, hashtag Fantastic4, either on the YouTube or on X, and that will put you in the draw to get the Devo NFT, which is this one here. And so far, I have got no entries, so nobody wants something for free, which is fine. That very
I think I saw one. I think it was D.
Oh, yep. No, I've got an entry. Yep, so I know it's working. That's all. That's all I needed. Now I've got 2 entries. Yes. Just make sure you guys write it as you see it. So no capital letters, no spacebar. Just as you do it. Here we go. No, I've got 2 entries now. Yep. So I've got Shankster and DDS316. Right. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So I'll go put some music on, and we'll get into it and get into this this comic. So let me just pull this up here. Okay, I've got the music playing now. It's got a little bit of a slow sort of like a build up, but we will hear it as we go. Okay, so let me bring this over here. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic Four number 18 with this magnificent Alex Ross common cover with Sue Storm looking up, thinking, holy crap, we're about to get Armageddon. And the thing's like, oh, no worries, I got this. So I got the telephone pole. I'm either going to smack you in the face or I'm going to hit the asteroid first, whichever one comes first. Very cool. Okay, let's get into it. So it is a 24-page comic, so it shouldn't take us too long. And here we go. So this is the first front page. So it says here, when the Baxter building was attacked by a horde of invaders from the negative zone, Mr. Fantastic shunted it and the surrounding city block into a temporal pocket for protection. Among the displayed were the Thing and Alice's children, as well as Franklin and Valeria Richards. Since a year has passed, everyone contained within the block has finally returned. Now, reunited with their parents and living together at the Grimm family farmstead in Arizona, the junior members of the Fantastic Four are still adjusting to their new lives and surroundings. Alright, so sounds like a lot of bit of something's happened since this times. This is called The Secret of Franklin Richards.
Yeah, it was such an awesome storyline, man. So he made a whole city block disappear, and then the whole Fantastic Four were basically persona non grata in New York City. Everyone hated them, so they had to flee New York, and Valeria Richards also disappeared, of course, and that made Dr. Doom, because he's the godfather of Valeria Richards. It made him really pissed off, and then he attacked the Fantastic Four because of that. Dude, it's such a good book, man. Everyone should read it, man. It's so good.
Okay, we might have to check that one out. So very cool. So there's a little bit about the comic itself. So it says The Secrets of Franklin Richard, and of course it's written by Ryan North. Carlos Gomez is our artist. Cover art by Jesus Awita, and of course all the other information there that I'll just glance over quickly, but you guys can read. Okay, let's get into it. So, yeah, that one. Whoops. Okay, here we go. So, Richard, I'm guessing you're dying to be Franklin.
Yeah, but
so
I don't.
Let's do it.
I don't really have a Franklin voice, but so I think Franklin is about 13 years old now, 14 years old. So just everyone has just to use their own imagination.
Yeah. or it could be like inside Franklin's mind. Maybe he's like an older Franklin.
Oh yeah, he is for sure. Yeah, yeah. But all right, man. Yeah. Let's kick this thing off.
Take it away.
This looks like empty space, but it's not. There's a chain of asteroids here, all headed for Earth, and all invisible. I don't know how or why. I can't even get a clear idea what they're made of. It's remarkable More remarkable still, every asteroid we know about that's ever hit Earth came from our own solar system. The one that killed the dinosaurs did, but these one didn't. They came from a sector deep space where, as far as I can tell, there isn't anything to send them. It's possible. it, it possibly their
Yeah.
origin is from outside the observable universe. At that scale, there's no way for me to say for sure. One of life's little mysteries.
Ooh. So, little Franklin's having a bit of a monologue. Say, whoa, check this guy
There
out.
he is!
Look at this, he's like, boom.
Dude, isn't he awesome?
I know, it's like full of like cosmic riches right here. It's like a celestial being.
Yeah, for sure. Even I can see everything. I'm Franklin Richards, and I'm one of the most powerful beings in the universe. I've been an immortal, a god, and a mega-level mutant. I've created life and been worshipped for it. I've ended life and been cussed out with it. Just as much sincerity. I've been credibly told I'm going to be the only one who survives the end of the universe. The only one who passes on into the next one. And man, I gotta say,
Yeah. So he's basically gonna be like, he's destined to be like the last man standing when it comes like the universe imploding. It's like, wow, what a waste. But yeah, love the artwork on that. Beautiful use of colors.
yeah, I love it.
There we go. Well, okay, what's going on here? So this is like the different versions of Franklin or something.
Yeah, so he said, man, I just gotta say, I really just want to be a kid first. It's more than want, actually. I know I have to be. How many kids have been visited by their future selves, telling them all the ways things could go wrong? So there he is, the man with the
yeah.
beard.
Yeah.
Let's pretend this is the voice.
That's it. Yeah. That's so he's got a few different versions of himself. So like, you know, what's gonna happen? But yeah, read it. Let's see what's gonna happen.
How many kids have aged themselves up, trying to help, only to have it blow up in their faces? You can't skip this part of your life. You need your years to learn to grow, to become yourself. But with my powers, I can't be a kid. So a while back, I came up with a solution. I don't let myself have powers. I hide them from everyone, even myself. And then once a year, I wake up and I remember everything. I look around with my full powers, my unlimited reality altering set, and I see where the world is at.
All right. Okay. So once a year, he basically goes like full metal Franklin.
Super awesome, man.
No, very cool. What a bird
You know
that was like. It's like, can you imagine like how this is like? You imagine like it's just like a stopwatch or something like that. It's like tick tick tick. Whoosh.
Yeah. Yeah, what will drive you crazy, right? And also, older version Franklin, he's blonde, but now when he's 13, he's got black hair, raven hair. So maybe that's got something to do with his powers as well.
Yeah, maybe.
See,
I don't know.
there is blonde, and there is
Yeah, blonde. But now he's got black hair. Or maybe he dyes it. I know.
one of
Speculation.
universe little mysteries, man.
That's it. One of his great mysteries. So here we go. Like, you know, he's fully tapped into his power. Looks like he's checking out the cosmic TV. What's on, Franklin?
This year I found those invisible asteroids. So as my family sleeps and death stares towards Earth, I take what I know about the universe and what I know about my family, and I use to foresee what's going to occur. A leads to B, and so B leads to C, and so C leads to D, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so here. What happened next?
And boom! That's it. All right. So it looks like we've had a big kaboom. Something's going on here. Let's see what Franklin's watching on the cosmic TV. Okay, so we've got the Fantastic Four here. Well, I'm guessing this one must be
Yeah, that's
Reed, maybe?
Alicia.
Oh, is
That
this
is-
Alicia? Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Alicia.
Okay. So I'll do Alicia then.
Sure. I will take the cups.
Okay. It's so quiet. Nothing lives here anymore. Nothing survived.
I don't care whether you're Baseball Pete or the Red Skull Miss Masters, what kind of super venom blows up a forest.
Okay, do you want to be read?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, me. I don't believe one did, officers. Evidence from the center of the impact suggests this is an asteroid impact site, nearly Tunguska site.
I look at it on the cosmic horses. Love it.
Yeah, I think Sue Storm is making.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit odd, doesn't it? And I don't think, yeah, the policemen don't see those horses because they
No,
are
so-
invisible.
Yeah, so if they don't see the invisible horses, so really they just see them just riding like in like midair.
Yeah, he's going to address it. The man with the mustache. He's
Yeah.
very perceptive.
Yeah, especially this guy right here is like, no, what the hell am I looking at? Okay.
Am I going to do this one?
I can do this one if you want. So
Sure.
a hunk of rock big enough to do this damage, and nobody saw it coming. None of you eggheads saw it with your fancy telescopes.
Creepy to see you all just floating there.
Ooh, that was good. I like that. Okay, we got Johnny Storm. Do you want to do Johnny or do you want me to take him?
Yes, sure. I called around. Near as I can tell, not a single astronomer or telescope saw anything approach the Earth. They all assure me anything big enough to do this, they would have seen it coming.
Ooh, okay. So what does Reed think about that? And I guess I can do it. I'll do Reed. And yet the evidence at the center is clear, borderline incontrovertible. I see only two conclusions: either the impact site was somehow faked on a scale I don't believe is possible,
Or,
Yep.
and this is even crazier, we're somehow dealing with an asteroid that's been turned invisible.
Nice. And look at that face. You're like, I don't know what to believe. It all sounds so far-fetched.
We're investigating it, officers. I'm not gonna do the dumb blunt thing the whole time because doesn't.
No, it's okay. I'll do the cop side. Do you think, and maybe keep your little pet theory to yourself, Dr. Storm?
God, it's like you want to be hated and feared.
Yeah.
Ooh, we know that line, don't we?
So here we are. Want to be hated and feared? Here you go, swap your number 5 in the house. So, Fantastic Four Cowboys. I like that. Get to the comics, so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the artwork is very good. Yeah, the artwork is really good in this book.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, let's see what happens from here. Okay, well, we got the things on the scene now. So, I'll do the thing. Yo, didn't tell it the other thing we found, right?
We don't want to cause a panic. Besides, right now, it's just a theory. There might not be another one coming.
Oh, but there's always another one coming. But if that shimmer... Oh, but if that... But if that shimmer Dr. Mack observed with his telescope really is the result of an invisibility field, at least we know where it's likely to hit.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Ooh, no, is this Johnny? What? To get away from the asteroid? How much time do you really need?
The other one isn't headed toward wilderness. There's a town there, Johnny. We're flying toward the projected impact site.
We gotta save the town. Wait. Sue, can we stop a killer asteroid? I mean, that sounds crazy.
Oh, I have absolutely no idea whether we even can make a difference, much less one that matters. But I do know we have to try.
Have to try. Well, no arguments here, sis. Well, what are we waiting for? Flame on!
Awesome, flame on. He said
Nice.
the words. He
I
said the
know,
words.
it's so good. I know. I was like unleashing like my inner like Chris Evans there, like from Deadpool and Wolverine. Nice. Okay, so they're heading towards the town, to where the suspected impact zone could be. Let's see if they can make any form of a difference. And so,
I've got 2 force fields up here, a solid one around the town and a larger permeable one around it.
sorry, 2. Why do we need 2? I was also wondering that actually.
Jonathan, can you describe the end of the reign of the dinosaurs before the
Uh,
Chicxulub asteroid impact?
was it
Dude,
Crucible?
words are hard.
Yeah, I know. It's like that is a hard one. Is it? I want to say Crucible. Crucible maybe? I
No,
don't know.
it's Chicxulub.
It's like chicken.
Damn you, Ryan North. Damn you.
It's like, sure. Okay, so Johnny, look, I don't know about you, but I'm not really sort of digging the pool mustache coming from Johnny. I think he really needs to get rid of that. It's not
Dude,
November. It's
there
not
wa-
Movember.
That was from the beginning, man. It's so awesome because they had to flee New York, right? That's why the cops was also saying like,
Ah,
"Oh, it's like you're
right.
being hated and feared," because they had to flee New York, and they still people haven't really forgiven them yet. But the thing was, he was making his hair black and his mustache as well. And then every time he did
Right.
flame on, then the dye just disappeared. So then he was blonde again, and then so he was undercover and he worked in a supermarket.
All
He
right.
had this, he had this whole name and everything. It's really cool, man. It is so much fun.
Cool. So he says, well, the dinosaurs all chilling out, and maybe some of them noticed this big asteroid making its way silently across the sky, but probably most ignored it. Then, when it hit over the horizon, there was this big explosion, and then started running from the falling rocks and fire and water and whatever.
That's the popular image, but it's wrong. The last few seconds of their reign was normal, Jonathan. The asteroid wasn't invisible, but without telescopes, it might as well have been. It was screaming through space at upward of 20 kilometers a second, more than 50 times the speed of sound. There was no warning, no slowly glowing light in the sky, no asteroid majestically moving across the heavens. Life was simply normal, one instant, and the next one, it was hell on earth.
Earth on Earth. So yeah, for all of a sudden it was nice, peaceful paradise. The asteroid hit, and that's it. Game over. Let's see what Sue has to say about this one.
The-
The lowest. Oh, go on. You want to do it?
Yeah, sure. The lower shield is to protect the town and us. The upper shield is so I can sense when it's close. But whether the asteroid hits the ground or my force field, all that energy still has to go somewhere.
Mm. And we don't know how big it will be. The Shishugja asteroid has billions of times more energy than an atomic bomb.
Right, we need to be able. What happens
ha-
next?
It's like, what happens next happens in microseconds. So it's like literally all of a sudden they're just talking, and the next thing you know, this happens. And if this happens, I think it's a bit of a change of pace here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And then all of a sudden, like, a bit of doom and gloom music.
The
The
invisible,
Oh, yeah, go.
the invisible asteroid breaches Mom's outer force field. As soon as it does, operating on instinct, on muscle memory, Mom hardens them both. The asteroid smashes into a lower shield and it holds. Energy from the impact spreads outwards, incredible speed, shredding the very molecules of the atmosphere into plasma. But she contains the maelstrom between the two shields. It takes strength she didn't know she had, and the ground between them sublimated into magma and vapor. And over the terrible roar of that hell that surrounds them, Susan Storm asks her brother to absorb and redirect as much of that heat as he can. Uncle Johnny will spend the next 15 minutes firing flames into space. With fire so intense, has to be careful not to ignite the atmosphere. He's never
Ooh.
channeled so much energy before. He hopes he never has to again.
Yeah,
Dude,
look at
now
that.
this is a panel.
I know. How is that for a panel? It's like, flame on!
Yeah, it looks pretty good with the mustache, right?
Yeah, okay. Now I'm kind of digging the
Now he
mustache.
does.
But before I was just like, it's like, no, I've come to clean the pool. It's like, no, I've come to clean up all this fire and shoot it into space like a bloody supernova.
Yeah, right. Super manly. I'm gonna get a mustache.
Yeah, I'm getting a mustache. Nice. All right, so can Johnny Storm hold back this supernova flame? Can he direct it out into space and save everybody? Let's find out. Ving saying, where is the music sound effects? Oh wait, I can hear it now. Yeah, the music sort of plays from time to time, but we just make some sound effects just because it's fun.
And
Okay,
when
so
it's over, when the ground surrounding the town is merely molten and the air is cooled, Mom drops her force fields and finally let herself accept that the Fantastic Four have once again somehow saved everyone. We
it's like,
did
oh,
it!
heck yeah, we did.
Or so it seems. No!
Oh no.
Oh no, Reed!
Oh
The shimmer in the
no.
sky!
I see it too. That's not
Atmospheric.
atmospheric. I know. I'm just like struggling with my words. It's like, God, Ryan North, you are killing me here.
Yeah, he's annoying, isn't he? You can
I
tell
know.
he's a real. He's a novelist. You can tell, right?
Yeah. Look at this. I'm estimating scale here, but dear God, there could be dozens of asteroids, minutes, maybe seconds away, as I can look with my with my binoculars.
Dude, it is not a Fantastic Four issue if Reed Richards doesn't do something creepy with his eyeballs. I mean,
Yeah.
like, every time,
It's
man.
like- I know. It's like something out of like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, that must
like-
hurt, right?
It's like he just got hit in the foot, like with an Acme mallet or something.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
Okay. And is that Sue? That might be Sue.
No, that's Reed.
Oh, it was me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It took everything you had just to hold back one. We can't.
We have to, honey. We do what we can.
We do what we can. Yes. We do what we can. So look at that. We've got a whole army of asteroids about to come and pepper the world. Can the Fantastic Four hold them back? Is there a plan? Are they screwed?
they-
Let's find out.
They went from celebrating to another doom scenario.
I know, because that's what they do. Go from one doom scenario to another. So we got Alicia.
Yeah, it seems
It's-
to me that
Yeah, go, you do it. No, I'll do your thing.
Sure. It seems to me we need two things: a way to see the asteroids coming, and a way to slow them down. Shut up,
No.
woman. The thing says.
It's like, be quiet, woman. No.
What are
Now,
you doing out of the kitchen?
Yeah. Now, anyone here suppose they might have some powers that will help with that?
Whatever's making them invisible, I can't cancel it out.
Well, if I filled the stratosphere above us with fire, we'll see a move through, yeah? I can enhance their fiery trails?
It's just a millisecond or so of warning, but it couldn't hurt. Do it.
Alright, he's off. So let's see this. Flame on! They still sleep. That still leaves them slowing them down, Sue. How can you...
I don't know. I don't.
I may be able to help with that. I'll stretch myself out into a dome, big as I can. I'm elastic, so if I'm lucky, I can bounce some of them back like bullets.
Some moving fair sides faster than a bullet, honey.
I know, darling, but odds are they'll go right through me, but they'll slow them down, just them too, and like you say, we have to try. Make me semi-transparent so you don't miss Johnny's warning. I love you, darling. You've always been my greatest adventure.
Dude, that is so good. That is
Oh,
so
look at
good.
that.
Yeah, man. These
he's
are the
gonna-
panels, man. Just sacrificing himself.
It's like,
Look
it's
at
gonna
this
be okay, honey. I've got this. So does he got this? Let's have a look. So look at this. He's stretched himself out like a giant glider, as Mr. Fantastic does. Look at some really creepy looking stuff there. So
As
back to
Dad
Franklin.
leaves, Mom presses a response into his fingertips. That adventure is not over yet, mister. It's beautiful mushy, but beautiful.
Nice. Okay, so
It's a thing.
is a thing. We're not
Yeah.
leaving you, Sue. But it don't look like there's much for us to do.
You're my moral support. Besides, Ben, if any do get past me, I'm gonna need someone to hit them all back in space. That won't work, and they all know it. But they also know that they have to try.
Us against the universe again. Ha, Sue?
Benjamin, my friend, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Look at that. He's just got the batter up.
They have to try.
So
It's so
it's like
good.
they got to.
Dude,
Ah,
I
very
love
cool.
this, man.
Yeah, it's so good. Like things got the arm cocked back, ready to roll. See if we can knock a few asteroids back in there.
Well, you gotta
Uh,
do something, right? That's the
I know,
Fantastic Four.
but
you know.
Alicia, what the hell is Alicia gonna do?
Well,
Is
she
this gonna-
certainly won't. She certainly won't see them coming.
I was
so-
about to say, yeah, that's what I was about to say. She definitely won't see him coming, but I mean, like, yeah, it's just gonna like walk around and just pray nothing hits her.
She's moral support.
Moral support. You're doing a great job, everybody. Sue. Well, I hope so, because check this out. Whoa.
First asteroid is small, and that's able to absorb and redirect its energy. The second one isn't, and behind it rides Armageddon.
Yeah, right. So right now, these are actually all going straight through on Mr. Fantastic's little banner, or like it was a little canopy of elastic. So he's going straight through him and peppering.
He's super dead. He's dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely not feeling very well. He's got some massive stomach ache right now.
He still have some Swiss cheese made out of him
That's it. Yeah,
with some spices.
that's it. Fiery. No, very cool. Love the
Bye-bye.
art. Loving the artwork as well. Like, you know, just all the flames and like different uses of color. Very cool. Oh, okay. It looks like Franklin's almost had enough.
Uncle Pete told me plenty of times that with great power there must also come great responsibility. And he's right. I cannot not use my powers. But I also know that if I embrace them too soon, they'll destroy me and everyone else too. This is why I give myself nights like these, so I can foresee disasters and stop them before they happen. A single notch is all it takes. The asteroids easily shift into a new trajectory where they won't hit us or anyone else. The planet is safe. Every year I ask myself, I should keep doing this. Every year I know the answer is still yes. My mental block will restore as I sleep, and I won't remember anything until next year when it all comes back to me and I do it all again. It's all coming
Yeah, right.
back, it's all coming back to me now.
Oh, sorry, what is it? No, okay. Oh, that's Celine. Is it Celine Dion? Must be.
Celine!
Celine.
Yes.
Big up Celine.
Who's, by the way, in the MCU as well. That's the best singer in the world.
Is she?
I don't know, she is, but she did
Ooh.
the Deadpool soundtrack, so I count that. I count that.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, it looks like Franklin's had enough. He's turned off the cosmic TV. He's gone back to bed for the year. They turned the powers off. He's had enough. He's done his little subtle corrections, and yeah, back to sleep. Looks like that must be Valeria next to him as well. None the wiser.
Yeah, so see how super powerful he is, right? So the whole Earth basically got destroyed in the last panel, you know, with the Fantastic Four gun, and then all the asteroids are gonna take the Earth, and he just notch it with his fingertips, not even really trying, just, and he knows already there's no way he's gonna hit any other planets or something. So super
But then
awesome.
we got this creepy looking fella. Who we got here? So
Oh, is that the villain?
I don't know. This is the villain's like bum the villain. Okay.
Well, now.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
sure. Well, now, would you look at that? Someone has himself a secret. All that power, Franklin, and you never notice. Old Nick Stretch spying on you. In your room. In your mind. You're not the only one who can move asteroids as if by magic, child. Goodbye, Sue and Reed, and Ben and Johnny, and all the rest. Good riddance.
All right. So who's this fella?
Yeah, that is Nick Scratch. He is the son of Agatha Harkness. I don't know anything about
okay.
him. So I would assume he is in some kind of dimension because, you know, the asteroids is going to destroy the whole of Earth. So if he sent them to Earth, then he's going to kill himself, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, or maybe he didn't think it through. Maybe he's that kind of villain, that Saturday morning villain. Oh no, what have I done?
So it just does something. He goes, "Oh, curses! And those curse you and your little dog too."
Damn you, Reed Richards! I didn't do anything.
Okay, so let's see what Uncle Scratch is gonna do here.
Yeah. So what he did was he's doing he's putting them back again, the asteroids.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
Yeah,
I'm doing Franklin's the work there. So basically hit the reset by the looks of it.
Yeah, and he made them. He's the one who made them invisible. So
Ah.
and so and so and so and so and so. He's a really good writer.
Yeah,
and
he's really good at that.
and so and so and so.
Do you think he just like
And
sort of just copy paste and just let that whole panel?
No, he types it all out, man. That's the kind of guy
That's
he
it.
is.
Or he's saying like in different like manners like and so, and so, and so, and so, and just like see how many different ways you can say like and so.
Imagine pitching this. Just going.
No, go. Let's see if it carries on. Okay, so it looks like we're going back to square
And
one.
so
And so, we're back to square one.
it seems that to me we need two things: a way to see the asteroids coming, and a way to slow them down. Yeah, we already were.
Right. So we're back to this panel.
Mhm.
So I just see a comment there in VeVe Wheels. And so, oh, I tell you what, I should have made that the hashtag for the giveaway.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
man, that would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
And also, just on the subject of hashtags, guys, make sure you get your hashtags in. Hashtag Fantastic4 for your chance to win something at the end of the show. Whether that be on the YouTube chat right now or over on X. But just make sure it's from the live streaming part on X, which is on Ozman Collect 63's X page, and get your hashtags in that way as well. And yeah, so basically we're going back to this panel, and so this is where the reset point's going to be. So now, anyone here suppose they might have some power to help with that?
Whatever's making them invisible, I can't cancel it out.
Well, if I fill the stratosphere above us with fire, you'd see 'em moving though. Yeah? I could enhance their fiery trails.
It's just a millisecond or so of warning, but it won't make enough of a difference. I'm sorry, Johnny.
I could block them with my whole power, and
And get yourself killed moments before we die too is no good, Reed. I can't hold back another explosion like that.
okay, so what are they gonna do? What's gonna change? Come on, gang! All of our powers and none of us can do anything? None of us can stop this? I refuse to accept that!
Oh my gosh! I can see. Oh no. If none of you,
I can see it's a miracle!
if none of you can stop an asteroid storm, what if all of you could? Yeah.
What if all of you could? Look at that. Like
Fantastic
Reed's like
Four.
I know,
Assemble.
look at Reed, he's like, what? She
Why did I
possibly-
think of that?
That's it. Could she possibly be smarter than me?
No.
Let's see what Alicia Masters has come up with.
What are you thinking, Alicia?
Look, I'm not the science guy on this team, but there was this retro game when I was a kid where you save cities from atomic bombs by blasting them out of the sky.
Missile Command 9080, 103 million twin galaxies high score achieved in 2015.
Boom!
Uh, sure, yes. And if we could vaporize the asteroids, we'd be sitting here pretty. But we don't have the power to do that.
But Johnny generates fire, which means he also generates light, yeah?
The same thing Sue bends. Great Scott!
You gotta like unleash like your inner Doc Brown there, like Great Scott!
If Johnny generates a bright enough flame and I align all those photons, synchronize them, get them traveling in exact the same direction,
Then you'd produce a beam of coherent light.
the world's biggest and deadliest laser, pew, pew, able to hit targets at the speed of a thought.
That's it. It's a laser beam. Right. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, that's Johnny. Right. We could vaporize the asteroids just by looking at them, yeah?
Not me. I'll need to focus on creating and maintaining the beam.
But if you're force field rollers on your eyes or something, you could use that for targeting, yeah?
Ben, read. In a few moments, anything you even glance at is going to cease to exist. So keep your eyes on the prize. Johnny, have Flamo. Dun dun dun. Give us that fire after all. Then focus everything else you've got into the combustion chamber. I'm building around your right hand.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah.
I
So
need
that's Flamo there.
that is Flamo. I need the absolute brightest fire you can muster. Run, buddy.
Nice. So he's got the big combustion. Look at these two. Like got the spotters there. They got the targeting system. He's the weapon with Flamo there at the ready.
Yeah, have you
Alright,
ever
so-
seen Flamo?
I don't think so. No.
No, yeah, it's kind of weird to see him, right? But I'm used to him now. He's his buddy, I suppose. Yeah, Flamo.
That's it. Look at this. Swabby says air hugs. Says you could master. Oh, it says great voice actings. Metal yellow red burst. Yeah, love it, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in the chats with us. Make sure you get those hashtags in as well. Okay, so let's see. They got half a chance now. Holy crap! Look, everything's going. It's all going to hell now. Here they come. Kaboom! Boom! Boom! Hashtag! Pew! 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 Look at this. Is like the mentalist game of like Space Invaders you've ever seen.
Right. But that's so cool, isn't it?
It is really cool. Like,
man.
it's like just like from an art point of view, like just the colors, the flames. There's a lot going on in this panel. Very cool. All right, so it's like full on rapid fire Fantastic Four now. And let's see where they go from here. And oh, okay,
We
that
won.
was a yeah, it's like that's a little anticlimactic. So like we've gone like from natural like life-ending disaster to the next morning.
I know, right? But the thing is, everything happens on one page. They save the world. Ta-da!
Yeah.
You know, there's no need to drag it out.
That's
You know,
it. It's like, it's
breakfast.
just a job done for another day. Now it's time to eat some. Looks like that Captain America cereal.
Oh yeah, cool.
Look at that product placement. So we got here. We got the thing. So
Yeah.
and that's what we got up to last night, kids. Saving the world from invisible asteroids. No big deal.
Mother, I have repeatedly asked you to be woken up for any apocalyptic event, and yet again, you let me sleep through it. Unbelievable!
Oh,
You
she
tell her.
missed.
You tell her.
She missed the apocalyptic alarm clock.
I don't get it though. How do you think of it? I don't get it though. How do you think of it? The laser move thing.
Alicia had the additional idea. Oh,
Please.
please. Oh, so they're gone.
We built on it together. But that's the thing. Far as I know, you've never used your powers like that before. I would never guessed it.
That's the joy of the university, Franklin. It's not fully predictable just because something hasn't happened before doesn't mean it never will. Oh, it's a universe. Sorry, universe.
All good.
Yeah, but you never really know what you can and can't do, kiddo. And that's a good thing because it means there's always room for surprise. No matter how bad things get, there's always room for hope. Ooh,
Ah.
strong words. Strong
Ah.
words.
I actually really like that. Thanks, Mom.
Plus now me and your mom can fire laser beams whenever we want.
Will you be contacting Cyclops of the X-Men to gloat?
They totally should.
Those are not laser beams. Those are concussive blast.
That's it. It's like, oh, it's like, those are fighting words. Okay, looks like we're back on the rental. We've got a spaceship there as well, so let's
Like, oh snap, Sue! We should totally call Cyclops to gloat.
Johnny.
Oh, and let's get Iceman on the horn while we're at it. Imagine Bobby trying to make a laser out of his stupid ice powers.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't go very far. It would just be like a big icicle and just like snap and fall to the ground. Oh, but okay, what's going on here? So we got Shield headquarters, location classified. So the good news, Miss Hill, is that a large part of the Earth didn't end in the firestorm last night.
Always a plus, Mr. Puskey.
And the better news is, while Susan and Jonathan Storm did combine their powers in a new way, it was one that this time we'd already speculated was possible.
The return of the Baxter building in World 2. Excellent. They were concerned well, never mind. And as long as the Fantastic Four keep producing abilities we've foreseen, we'll know what assets we have in our corner and how to handle them if they ever go rogue.
Oh no, so what we got here? We got Storm Siblings Laser Master Potential Classified. Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically that's all the files on the Fantastic Four. So the thing is, they are in a different position. The Fantastic Four. They used to be the Earth's loveliest heroes, I suppose, and now because of the Baxter building and debacle, they are for the first time they are seen as as not heroes, as people were not doing good for the society as a whole. So that's why Shield is on their tail, on their ass.
It's like on their tail.
Yeah, and also the cool thing is that they are, they're really talking about how the Fantastic Four are combining their powers, and there's a bit of a new thing as well because they always work together, but now it's a very new way because they let our powers combine.
Oh man, that's a bit of a throwback though. When our powers combined, I am Captain Fantastic Four.
Earth.
This is Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart.
Water.
Yeah. Water. Oh yeah. It's like water, heart.
Dude, have you seen Don Cheadle as Captain
I have
Planet?
seen Don Cheadle. That's hilarious.
He was so good.
Oh man, it's hilarious. Yeah. I highly encourage everyone get on YouTube, Google Don Cheadle Captain Planet, and you'll get a laugh out of it. I guarantee you.
It's fantastic.
Oh, here you go. So it's next. There's no calm before the storm. That's a nice looking cover. Very noir.
Yeah, so that's for sure. And so that's the cool thing about this series is that every issue is very different than the last one, usually. And this one is definitely a more detective kind of thing, and everything is black and white. And she is the only one at the beginning who's walking around in a red dress. And it's super awesome, man. So they're in a different, and you don't know what's going on. There's a lot of time with these series is that you don't know what's going on. You get thrown in the middle, and it's like, what's going on here? Everything is black and white. She's as a detective or something. You're trying to find something, and you go like, what the hell is going on? And somewhere 3/4, everything starts to make sense, and at the end of the book, everything is back to normal again. But you had this whole cool adventure. And in this case, it's a black and white detective story, which is really cool.
And looks like that's a read, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's page 24. So that's that. So Richard, how was that for you, sir?
Yeah, I love doing this, man. I mean, as you know, I'm always talking about this series. So it's such a great way to introduce people to this series. And not everything is available on VeVe. I think from issue number 14, I believe. So the rest you have to read on Marvel or Limited, or get yourself some trade paperbacks or whatever you do. Marvel Limited is the cheapest option. It's like $5 a month or something, and you can read everything, and you can read this whole story to 3 months back. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. It has everything, right? He got this weird right from the beginning with Franklin Richards, and then you got the weird stuff with the horses, and there's asteroids coming in, and oh no, the Earth's going to explode, and then he's like, oh, they saved it, and then like, no, there he is, old Nick Scratch,
and then he comes back and goes, oh hell no, we ain't gonna save the world, we're gonna undo everything poor little Franklin just did.
I mean, the first time I read it, I thought it was a bit confusing, right? I think it was very clear the way how you presented as well. So that was really cool. But the first time I read it, it's like, what is going on? I don't get it, are they coming again? The asteroids? What happened
Mm.
here? And like,
I know.
all right.
I was a little bit like that as well when I first read it. I was just like, okay, so we got like a an Armageddon event here where like the world's about to get wiped out, and then yeah, all of a sudden they're gone, and then this guy came along, and then they're back again. It's like okay, so it's like a reset time. He's done
Yeah,
like an Agamotto or something on him. Like maybe is this guy Agamotto? Who is he?
yeah, and Nick Scratch, yeah, he's
Oh,
apparently a Fantastic Four. Yeah, that one is so good.
how good is that panel?
Yeah.
It's so
Love it.
so good.
Yeah, so Nick
Us.
Scratch, he's a Fantastic Four villain, but I have no idea why he's pissed off now. I suppose he's just coming in every now and then, like remember me, Reed Richards.
Yeah. So I'm Nick Scratch. I will not be forgotten. It's like who are you again? Ah, you forgot me.
Yeah, but the fun thing about Reed Richards is he doesn't believe in magic, so he is also really having a hard time to fight it. Of course, I mean, if you don't believe in it, there's nothing to
Mm,
fight there. So he thinks everything can be explained. So then the cool thing with Franklin Richards. I put a pin in that one. I'll come back to that. But with
mm-hmm.
Valeria, I think it would be cool with Valeria if she in the future is going to be a magician because she is the goddaughter of Doctor Doom, and Doctor
That's
Doom
right.
himself is a magician. So I think I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but maybe somewhere in 10 years, maybe 5 or 10 years, maybe. I think Valeria is going to be. More of a magician because right now she's really smart. Valeria is on a path to be to eclipse everyone else in terms of intelligence, and maybe she comes to the conclusion, wait a minute, there's a whole a power over there that I didn't tap into, and that will be magician. And then she goes to Uncle Doom, and she also goes like, Uncle Doom,
Mm.
Uncle Doom, and then he goes like, oh, there you are, my child, I'll teach you the ways. And that would really piss off Reed Richards, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like this is really gonna piss your father off. I would definitely do it.
Yeah, and so what with the thing with Reed Richards, he's or he used to be a mutant, right?
Mm.
So they for since in the days we know since in the days of Futures Past, but that he was with Rachel Summers and that he was a mutant as well because he
That's
was
right.
in those camps. So they kind of retconned it, but I choose this one because if you look at that second page, was it the second page or the
Oh yeah,
first
hang
page?
on. Let me bring it. So I was just seeing what else is in this series. But let me just bring up that second page. Where is it?
Yeah.
Uh, which one we're
Oh,
looking at? This
well,
one.
yeah. No, where the fourth. Sorry, the fourth. The way he's got introduced. Yeah. So
Okay.
here he says, "I've been an immortal god and a mega level
Oh yeah.
mutant." But we also know now that he's blocking himself, right, once a year. So the way I take it is that he is still a mutant, only he blocks everything. I see this as the retcon of the retcon, and I can, well, I would definitely for sure say that Franklin Richard is a mutant again, and that is in this issue, and that's why I picked it as well because this is
Ah.
the one that is finally. It was kind of weird because Tom Bradford, he's the editor, and he's the one who doesn't really like him being a mutant. So I don't know, but it's clear here, right, that every
Mm.
he blocks his own powers. So that also must mean that he blocks his X gene, and that's why he was not detectable as a mutant anymore. But the way I read this, once a year, then it's just a mutant again. And I know most of the comic community see it that way as well. So let's just call it here, man. Right on Get to the Comics. It is canon that Franklin Richards is a mutant again, and he's supposed to be a mutant, man. That's the cool thing about him.
Nice. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. He is a mutant again. So write that down. Very cool. Yeah. No, so yeah. So yeah, guys. Yeah, that was Fantastic Four number 18. And yeah, like I say, if you want to pick yourself up a copy of this, you can find it over on the VeVe Green platform, or you can also find it over on VeVe Blue as well. But I was just having a quick look and seeing what other titles are in this series. So it says limited series. So let's see. So it looks like we've got a few of the other ones. We've got issues 20 to 23.
Look at that Bloodhound cover. Look at that
Well, that
one.
one.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah,
good, isn't it? Like he's just getting mauled, but like his skin's just like all stretchy and not
yeah.
really sort of doing anything. And a few more there, so we got 24 to 26. Okay, so we got a couple from like in this series, but like nothing. This only
Yeah,
starts from
so
issue 20.
so I think from 26 or so that is not Alex Ross anymore. You can see it.
Hmm.
It's a different cover, so that kind
Which
of
is,
sucks.
let's say, is
I
it
hope he
20?
comes back. I hope he comes back, man. I think I feel especially 29 is definitely not Alex Ross.
Oh, that's definitely not.
28.
No, no. Let's
No.
see, because
I
Ross
think
looks
the
like
red one. I think the red one is the last one, maybe.
this one here.
The one with the skeleton head.
Oh, this
Yeah,
one. Well,
I think 25 is the last one.
let me see, because it should tell me.
That it. I don't.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't look like an Alex Ross, that one.
No,
So the one before, that's the last Alex Ross. So maybe
not
they
that one.
couldn't pay him anymore or something. I don't know.
I said I couldn't
Ah,
afford him.
yeah,
No,
that's an Alex Ross cover art.
no, it says cover art, Joshua.
It's an imposter.
It's a not Alex Ross.
It's Alex Ross from Temu.
That's yeah. That's it. The knockoff. That one doesn't tell me either.
No,
Gomez. Oh, I think
that
I'm,
one
I'm,
looks for sure like an Alex Ross, man.
no, because I was just looking at this part here. See what it says there?
Yeah, but it's just
Someone named Riva.
that's just the interior.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter. But you know the thing is he doesn't do it anymore. And I think that's a bit of a shame. That's the only bad thing about
That's definitely Ross.
for sure. Yeah, so this one is really funny because they working in a supermarket and they can get some sort of bonus points or something if they get the best customer service. So if they
Right.
leave good reviews. So Johnny Storm is going full Playboy style. I'm just gonna flirt with everyone,
That's it. Just
and then
give
he
me a lot.
does.
Well, if it works.
Yeah,
No, very
I don't
cool.
remember who won actually, but yeah. So you got those silly things in there as well. You know, I don't know why they were working there. They needed some money or something because they're living in the house of Aunt Petunia, I think it's pronounced. That is his aunt. Uh, yeah, she died or something, and they are using her house as a base, but they don't have any money because all the bank accounts and everything are blocked. So yeah, they have to work in a supermarket.
No, no.
Dude, comics
Actually,
are fun,
I know guys. You get there like do like a proper 9 to 5, like like the average person.
right? Yeah.
Ah, cool. So guys, get a bit of water there. All that talking dry just right out. So yeah, so that's basically over on the VeVe Green platform. So where they do like all the latest drops, and just to give you a small example of what it is, just before you head over to the VeVe Blue platform. So yeah, this is where you can find all the same day releases. Also, yeah, same day prints. So they got things like they got Spider Man. They got some comics from Dynamite. They got other cool stuff like Ducktales, Powerpuff Girls, and Spider Boy, and some other cool stuff as well. And they also have they also do not only do just do Marvel, but they also do other publishers as well, like Blaze, Dynamite, and Humanoids. Dynamite's cool because they've got things like Vampirella, they got Reanimator, they got Powerpuff Girls, Gargoyles, Red Sonja, Starhawks, all sorts of cool stuff. Just to give you an example of some of the stuff they got. Ooh, if that wants to work, there we go. And of course, and Ablaze is currently doing like all the old Conan stories. So if you're into your Conan or your what's it, Ron Howard, I think it is. I can't remember, but yeah, those are all there and available as well. So they're very cool if you like your sword and sorcery type stories. Yeah, very cool. Richard, was there anything else you wanted to add to that or chime in on before I head over to the VeVe Blue site?
No, well, you know, I've told this before, but I got a bit of a problem with my account on VeVe Comics. So right now it's not working for me. So that kind of
Right.
sucks. So, but yeah, man, as I said before, I absolutely love that's VeVe Comics, man. I cannot believe
Mm.
they have it on the same day. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, So good. Like, you know, in that way, like, at least this provides options for someone who maybe can't get to a comic book shop, or maybe it's too far away. At least this way they can actually still purchase their comic books. They still enjoy them, still read them, and it just makes them more accessible for people, which I reckon is fantastic.
Well, it's pretty much for everyone outside America, right? And unless you
Mm.
live in some capital city somewhere, but even then, um, you probably just have to order it somewhere. If I want to read it on the same day, I have to order them from
Mm.
Belgium, from
Oh,
Sven's
really?
country. Yeah, and I don't even know if they. I can subscribe there, but I don't know if you get it the same day or they sent it on the same day. I have no idea. And also, the whole thing with storage and that sort of stuff. I absolutely love it that it's digital. So and I can just, I have it on my phone if I want to make a post or something, or just want to read something quick. I got it on my iPad when I'm laying in bed and then I fall
Yep.
asleep. It's fantastic.
Hopefully not lying in bed with the iPad, and hopefully it doesn't smack you in the face as you like drop
Oh,
like
it
nod off.
happened a lot of times, man.
That's happened a couple of times to me.
Yeah. So what I do now is just I lay on my right ear, and then I got my iPad standing against my nightstand, and that works really well. That works
Nice,
really well.
nice. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, so if you're interested in checking this out for yourself, this is over on vv.me/comics. The links are in the description of this video as well. So if you want to check that out for yourself and have a look at that, it's there as well. But let's cruise over to the VeVe Blue platform. So this is vv.me/collectibles. So this is where you can find some of the older Marvel comics releases, and also the digital collectible side of VeVe, which we'll have a quick
Yeah.
glance over.
Well, there was just one thing about VeVe Green is I
Oh yeah.
do hope that they become cheaper, the NFT versions. I know you can read them for 3.99, but for 3.99 you should own it, right? And I know
Mm,
Marvel doesn't want the digital versions cheaper than the paper versions, but at some point we have to go there because the thing is you don't have any printing costs, you don't have any shipping costs. There is
yeah.
some server cost; it needs to be stored on a server, but
Yep.
per comic that's a whole lot cheaper than printing one. So
Mm,
I do hope we see the prices to come down. Yeah, it's as you can see, it's like $8.
yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
money for especially in these days. $8 gives you a Netflix subscription or
That's very
something.
true.
So
That's very true. Well,
and
even like you said, like $5 gives you like Marvel Unlimited.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I use the most, and that is up to 3 months. And the only thing, well, that's the thing I buy the X-Men comics because otherwise I see everything on Twitter anyway. you know.
Yeah.
So, and I like to be there in the discussion as well. I had such a great time with Magic and number one, for example. You got the whole build up, and in my neck of the woods on X, everyone is so excited. It's like, oh, this is going to happen, and everyone is speculating, and everyone's getting nervous because
Yeah.
it's a small group, but they are hardcore, so they don't want to see the book to fail, and then it's finally there, and I can immediately buy it on VeVe, and I can talk with everyone. Oh, we're good, guys, we're good, we're good. It looks awesome. The first pages are awesome. Everyone can relax, and then you
Yeah. That's
read
it.
everything, and we
That's
all
it.
talk with
It's
each
like
other.
everyone
So
chill out. It's awesome. Don't
it's good.
panic.
It's good.
But just also just going back to the price point, like it just seems like there's also varying price points between publishers as well. Like this is over on a Blaze, and like you can get the reader copy for $2.98 and the limited edition copy for $5.97.
Nice. That is good. That is good.
So if it was more like along this sort of line, like maybe close to the $5 mark, would you be happier with that?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. And then you can, yeah, but you know what happens when the prices go down? People will buy more.
That's right. Yeah, they'll just
So
scoop them up.
yeah, so yeah, for X-Men we got like somewhere between 10 and 14 titles. That is a lot. All those solos, and then I have to choose, and then like okay, I will pick up some Psylocke, and I will pick up Magic, of course, and then it's like all right, and what about Phoenix? I do want a
Mm,
Phoenix, but
yeah.
what about Storm?
You're
What
like,
about
ah, no, I've only got
what
so much
about
money.
yeah, what about Mystique? And then it adds up. It adds up. Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
because
guys.
then it's
Collecting the like collectors' problems are real.
yeah. because that is like $7 per issue, and you have to buy 14 a month, so there's already $94.
Yep.
If you look at that way, and then you got the stuff from VV Blue that you want to get. you know,
Yep. And like
and
especially especially in my case as well, it's like that $94 is like there's like do I buy my comic books or do I like feed my children?
right, yeah. And how do you explain it to your wife?
Oh
That's
god,
the other thing.
don't get started on that.
What is beef?
Yeah, what's this beef? It's like, oh, that's stupid. They're digital toys, digital comics. Oh, it's like, yeah, well, I'm sure we've all heard that before.
Just tell her it's porn. You better off.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's a VV Green. So yeah, if we check out VV Blue real quick, so yeah, this is where you can actually pick up a copy as well. So they have various copies here in the market. So if you were interested in picking up a copy of this comic for yourself, let's see what they're going for in the market. So right now it is currently going for 7 gems and 50 frags in the market. Nice 3-digit palindrome there. And yeah, so basically this is the VeVe digital collectibles market. And basically you're probably asking yourself, like, what is VeVe? If you haven't heard it before, VeVe is basically a company based in New Zealand that specialize in premium licensed digital collectibles, and they've got all the premium IP when it comes to Marvel, DC. They've also got sorry, I just saw this sound like happy husbands. No, sorry, just a bit comment from vegan things to derail my thought. Funny. Yeah, basically, VeVe is just like, they're basically a company based in New Zealand that specialize in premium licensed digital collectibles. They have all the cool licenses like Marvel, DC, Star Wars. They've also got other cool stuff as well, like Maserati, Lamborghini. They've got United States Postal Service, Coca-Cola, just to name a few. And yeah, basically, you go over here onto the website, you can create yourself an account. You just do a little bit of a KYC, which is nothing too intense. It's just basically just to verify that you are a human, that you are a person. And then they give you an account. They basically give you your own little collector's page. And then from there, you can connect your chosen your payment method, whether that be Visa, MasterCard. They also do Google and Apple Pay as well. And then you just basically load it up with their in-app currency, which is gems. And basically gems is basically the equivalent to 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So as it says here, like, so seven gems of 50 frags is like $7.50. And it's very straightforward. You just see something you like, let's say this one for example, you like it, say if you had the gems, you can basically go buy, or you have to top up your account if you need more. And that's it. Basically you buy it, you own it, and then it'll appear in your collection. And just to give you an example of some of the stuff they've got, if I go over to Marketplace here, so just on the collectible side of things, they've got things like stamps. So they've got things like Mighties, like Storm. They've got Deadpool's Chimichanga truck. They've got Ben Riley, Chucky, Ultraman, Captain Hook, Doc Ock, and all sorts of other cool stuff as well. Just to give you a small snippet of what is available here.
When is Gambit coming? Is that tomorrow?
That is on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
And for anyone who's not familiar with it, we are talking about this one right here. And we had a good discussion about this over on VeVe Wednesdays, just recently gone. For anyone who's tunes into the extra space that I host once a week with on VeVe Wednesdays and VeVe weekends. All those links and times are in the description of this video if anyone ever wants to join me on X there. But yeah, this is they've got the Gambit Evolve drops coming this Saturday, and check out this collectible. How cool does Gambit look?
Oh man, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
No, I only seen the first one.
Sit down and strap in. Check this out.
Yeah, so he looks good.
This is our common.
Nice.
This is our that's our uncommon, I believe.
Sweet.
And then we've got this is our rare.
Nice.
Very cool. These are all animated, by the way. We've got our ultra rare with the cards, looking very slick. I really like that one. And then this one's quite cool as well. This is the secret rare.
Ooh,
doing
sweet.
The whole throwing cards, doing the flips, unleashing these inner Channing Tatum from Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah, well, it looks like it, right? Full Cajun.
Yeah. And there should be. Have they got our? Because not only is there a common, but there's also a common special edition chaser as well.
Yeah, probably like a small difference.
No, the funny enough, they don't actually have it. But basically, if I just do this real quick and go, whoops, wrong one. No, that was right. And that one, that one, that one. I want. And that one. There we go. So this is our special edition chaser as well. So this one here. So basically, he's hold up the inflamed poker
Mhm.
chips.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a way different one. Normally it was
Yeah.
just a glove or something,
Well, that's
different
right.
color. But
Yeah, because like we were saying on the show, like the normally like the last couple of evolvables is basically like like Sabretooth wearing like the Wonder Woman bracelets or the Punisher having like the white and belt and the white buckle. But now this time we've actually got something very distinctive, like something completely different. So a whole new
sweet.
pose, whole new animation, and yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
because
really
I had two of those secret rares from Wolverine, the brown and ten, that one. But I immediately sold them because they look the same as the other ones. I know it's all cool and it's a secret rare and it's only 140 or something. But
mm,
to me it doesn't mean anything if it basically looks the same. So then I
yeah.
just sell them. But if I get one of these, man,
Oh
that's a whole
yeah,
different ball game. Then
exactly.
you want to keep it.
And of course, and now that the VeVe verse is like in play as well, like a lot of these people are going to be scooping these up because they want to look awesome in their showrooms.
Oh, it looks
Yay!
so good, this one.
No, very cool. Yeah, so that's coming on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
Let
I'm
me
not a
just.
fan of those
Let me,
evolvables though. I don't like that whole thing because
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
I'm kind of the same. Like, I'd rather just go for what I want.
yeah, and you gotta smash that button again, right? That's the whole thing why we got a wait list because not everyone could get in. And now we have that smash the who smashed the button the fastest or the best ping or whatever.
Yeah,
They are the ones they're gonna get it. So that is a bit weird to me. I hope they're going to change that, but yeah, it
yeah.
is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, we'll see how
Uh,
it goes. I mean, but yeah, definitely keep an eye out on the market because like you might be able to scoop something up for something cheap. But yeah, I'm excited for it, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to it. So yeah,
Oh,
guys,
that
so that's it.
ultra. I like that ultra ray.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Nice.
That's it. Let me know out there in the comments as well, guys. Which one do you like? Which do you like? The rare, the ultra rare, the secret rare? Are you going to be going for the drop? Say let us know. So yeah, so that's just some of the collectibles that V offers as well. But then most importantly, we go over here. They also offer comic books, which is what myself and Richard are into. So they got the likes of Daredevil, Venom. See, this is the one I was talking about before with that Phil Noto cover. So this one here.
Oh yeah. Oh, also Karen Page. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Kevin Smith. That one is so good, man. Oh, dude, have you seen the show?
I have
Because
not. I have not
yeah,
had a chance to see the show yet. But
all
from
right.
from the discussion we just had on Webby Wednesdays with Chris Severs, yeah, it's definitely off to a very strong start.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the Kevin Smith Daredevil. That it was Marvel Knights. So basically, after Marvel almost went bankrupt, they put a couple of titles was published by other publishers. So there's a different series, Marvel Knights. Punisher has a Marvel Knights as well.
That's right.
And
Yep.
this is the Kevin Smith the Kevin Smith run is this. And the thing about Kevin Smith is that he's using a lot of words. So I put it off to read this one because I don't want to read a novel, man. I want to read a comic. But I finally started that comic, and it is so good. It is really good. This
Mm.
one, and the whole thing is about the death of Karen Page, of course. But to me, it's more about that baby he's got. He has it
Yeah.
on his back.
It's like yeah. Well, what's the deal with the baby? Like,
Well,
is Daredevil
I'm
offering
go-
a childcare service? What's he doing?
So the whole thing about Daredevil is that he's constantly conflicting himself, right? So he wants to be a good person, and that is the attorney, the lawyer,
Yeah.
but a part of him is the devil, and he's very Catholic. So that is his struggle, and Kevin Smith does an awesome job with it. But I can tell you about this baby, and the only thing I'm gonna tell about that baby is that he's going to throw that baby off the roof, like for
Oh,
real, like for real. He's like. He's like,
like
"Get out
for
of here, baby."
reals.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
changing no diaper off the roof.
yeah. So yeah, it's really good. The Kevin Smith run is awesome, man.
Cool.
I really love it.
And just to give you guys a little example of some of the comic books that you can find here on VeVe, we've got the likes of like Venom, She-Hulk, we've got Magneto, Spider-Man, Young Avengers, Iron Fist, NYX. Just to name a few, got some Deadpools as well. Loads and loads of cool stuff and loads of options. And most of them as well, they all come. Basically, if I click on this one, for example, most of them usually have a common and uncommon cover, which is the uncommon cover is normally just like a black and white variation of the common cover, and then some of them have got rare and exclusive rare covers that you can only find on VeVe, and then most of them have got a secret rare cover, which is usually a white background with a interior panel taken from the comic book itself. So very cool and all very 7 gems for an ultra rare. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I was like, sorry, guys, just a slight squirrel moment there. Okay. Yeah, 7 gems. Yeah, so you can definitely scoop yourself up some very affordable comics just by cruising around.
Yeah, it's not a bad one either. Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, so the first appearance of Monica Rambeau. I also read as well that she actually might be quite important in Marvel Doomsday and Marvel Secret Wars that they're currently filming at the moment as well in London.
Yeah, everyone was saying like, "Oh, she's going to die." You know?
Yeah, well, actually, funny enough, like, because now we've got London Comic Con coming up in the end of May, and and I'm thinking oh, they're doing all this filming for Avengers and all that in London. Could we possibly see maybe some special guests maybe drop in, say hi?
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Have you seen the concept art of Secret Wars?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's been like flooding Twitter at the moment. Like some of it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, do you believe that story? I don't believe
Oh,
that
do I
story.
believe
So,
it? Absolutely not. Do I believe it? I like the idea though.
well, no, what the story is that somebody uploaded the wrong files in and sending that to somebody. So it needs to be something about Captain America, I believe. And they accidentally did the Secret Wars concept art. But here's the thing, I don't believe it because well, I believe they really send it, but it's just trying to. That is, by the way, the awesome cover. But
Hmm.
they wanted to create some hype. Dude, I honestly believe that, you know,
Hmm.
because the MCU is a bit at the moment. So I think they want to create that hype. By the way,
Oh,
that Hawkeye #1, that one is awesome, man.
yeah.
That
Just
cover.
looking. I was just looking at the secret rares like going like for 500 gems.
Yeah, this
With
one,
that.
yeah, this series won a Eisner Award, by the way.
What now?
I think they got it for issue number 6, but the whole series is really good.
Oh, yeah, it's the first appearance of Pizza Dog. There you go. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Pizza Dog, you was in a series, right? The dog
I don't
in
know.
yeah, the Hawkeye series. I think there was a dog in there. I have to rewatch it again.
I know.
There
I'm gonna
was by
rewatch
the
it too.
There was, by the way, the only TV show of the MCU that I really absolutely loved from the beginning till the end, man. I love
Hmm.
when Kate Bishop, when she was a little girl and she's running in the house and
Yeah.
the Chitari are attacking and everyone, and then she sees Hawkeye on that building, and that's exactly how normal people will see these superheroes, right? And he jumps off. That shot is so amazing. Her building is just blown to pieces, the whole front is gone, and she sees Hawkeye just jumping off the building and just
Yeah.
shooting arrows. Dude, that is such a good scene. I
Yeah. I
love
have
it,
to go.
man.
I gotta go back and rewatch it.
That series is good, man. And then I love the fact that he is like an old veteran now. You know, he's got a ringing in his ear and everything. He's tired. Everything hurts. I love it, man. I
Yeah.
love that show. The show is good.
Very cool. So yeah, guys, so that's basically VeVe here. So yeah, they have like I said, digital collectibles. They got comics. Now they've also got the instruction of the VeVeverse as well, which we went over at the start of the show, where you can actually build your own virtual environments, and you can actually display your comics and your collectibles in that environment. You can also use them in augmented reality and virtual reality as well, using your phone's camera or tablet's camera, and you can display them that way and take photos and do all sorts of other cool stuff with them. But yeah, I think that's about all that I can think of that we covered. Unless there's something else you can think of that we can talk about that I may have missed. But then, like I said, it is getting late here in the UK. We're getting past 10:30 here at night, and I got to start behaving myself because I got a family and kids and stuff that demand sleep. And then, but obviously, take everyone's waiting to do this giveaway, so we better get to that shortly. But yeah, Richard, was there anything else you want to add about VeVe or anything I might have missed or anything you want to point out?
Well, I sent you a couple of panels. Remember?
Oh yeah, the panels. Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
the panels. Let's do
just
that.
do a let's
Let's
do a
do it.
quickie. A
Okay,
quickie.
we're gonna quick fire. So yeah, okay, Richard, tell us tell me. I mean, these may or may not be in the order that you sent them to me, but tell me what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so the whole cool thing about Franklin Richards being a mutant and it's been going on for decades is that so Fantastic Four and X-Men, they are friends, but they're more like frenemies, and often they
Mm,
have some strife or some bad blood between each other. And this is especially at the beginning with Krakoa, and then they capture Sabretooth and everything, and so now
that's right.
Cyclops, yeah, so Cyclops is saying like, we're a sovereign nation. He's coming with us, and the Fantastic Four wants none of it. And then and here's Cyclops explaining the new world to the Fantastic Four, and then he just
Hmm.
walks away and he says like, "Tell Franklin I said hi," and that is a bit, yeah, it's getting a bit dark. It's like he has family on Krakoa waiting for him, and
Yeah,
Fantastic
just
Four is of course the family,
yeah.
and now Cyclops is just basically claiming him, and I think that is such a cool shot, man. And also, Franklin Richards, he likes the X Men. He's sort of, well, I wouldn't say a part of it, but
Hmm.
in the bigger X circle, I suppose. Yeah, he's definitely in there. He's definitely in there. So yeah, I thought that was so good, so cool. And that's why people are kind of pissed off that he wasn't a mutant anymore, because I think there was this panel.
That's
So
this
this
one here, is
was,
it?
yeah, that was also at the beginning of Krakoa, and then so Franklin Richards, he has a bit of an argument with his parents, and he's like, "I'm going to Krakoa," as teenagers do. And right before he goes in, is Professor X waiting for him, and he's explaining to him now here that he's not a mutant, and he's been a mutant for 40 years, and suddenly,
According to Cerebro, you've never been one. It's like, what does Cerebro know?
yeah, that's called a retcon.
Hmm.
And we don't take that lightly. No, I really hate this. By the way, the art, man, look at the art.
Yeah, that's so good.
This is good stuff. Yeah. And so Franklin Rich is really disappointed, and he feels bad because
Yeah, like, oh.
yeah, because he wasn't doing it on purpose, because now the story is that he was faking an X gene, but so
All
yeah.
right. So now what about this one here?
Yeah, there's a little bit about Franklin Richards himself. This is from X-Men and Fantastic Four. There was 4 issues, and there's a
Right.
little bit about Franklin, and how he grew up, and he basically was the wonder child, right? The Wunderkind, because he has these great powers, and even Celestials, they notice him. It's like, this kid, look at him. He's just making a universe in the palm of his hand, like,
Yeah, like it's nothing.
yeah, like he's making a sandwich.
That's it.
This
He's
this
he's basically just like making his V verse.
Yeah, that's right. He's crazy powerful.
Nice. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see. What's the next panel? What else we got here?
Yeah,
Okay.
so this
Oh yeah, this is
so
Kitty.
yeah, so they try again, and now there's a whole bunch of X-Men coming again. And then, of course, the Fantastic Four is like, "What are you coming for, my son?" And then they are just about to fight. And then Franklin Richards comes outside to see, like, "Go back inside." And so everything is about to blow up. And then Kitty Pryde comes, and she goes like, "Hey, Franklin," because Kitty Pryde is a bit of a sort of, well, a long time friend, but also a bit of a mentor, because being a mutant is a bit confusing, and
Hmm.
she always helps him with that. So they go way back, and so they just hug each other, and it's like, oh yeah, sometimes we forget we're all friends here. So I really like this panel. So everyone reminded again just about they started to go to war with each other. It's like, oh no, wait, we're friends. That's right.
Nice. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, next one. Oh, this is like an interesting panel. What's going on here?
Yeah, so this is basically the origin of the relationship between Franklin Richards and Kitty. So Kitty, as you can see, she's like in a ghost phase. She's
Mm-hmm.
intangible. She some I don't know, some kind of villain attacked her with some kind of weapon. So she's staying in a phase state, and she's in this special kind of machine, and she's basically locked up. And now the X-Men are fighting with Doctor Doom and everything, and also to help her. And she's like, "Oh, people are going to die, and that's not worth it." So she's trying to commit suicide. Actually, it goes on for a couple of pages, and then
Oh.
Lockheed is going like, and
He's
then
like
Franklin,
little puppy.
yeah, yeah, little puppy, yeah. So he was like screaming, and then Franklin Richards, because he was alone in that castle slash building kind of thing, and he was talking to her, and he's like, "Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back!" And she doesn't even know that he's here. And then, just when she's about to kill herself, Franklin Richards, she hears Franklin Richards, and he's crying, and she's like, "Oh, it's a little boy." And then so on, and then she changes her mind, and then she goes back in there, and then Franklin Richards hugs her. So that is the origin of their friendship
Oh,
slash
nice.
mentorship. Yeah, and then Lucky is super satisfied, of course, that Franklin Richards basically saves Kitty Pryde here.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's
like,
why he's
look,
sitting there.
he's like, look,
Yeah,
he's happy.
he's very happy.
Cool, all right. And now what's with this one here? We got some more.
Yeah, that is Sue Storm and Reed Richards, of course, because Reed Richards is often accused of being a bad husband, and and then Namor comes in again, right?
Oh
Is
yeah,
there some, the dead man smells trouble in a marriage, right? So, and that he's often being a bad father, but so this is a cool one of those panels where he's actually being a good father to Franklin, and Sue Storm is just she's making herself invisible, so she can enjoy that moment. So I thought that was a good thing to
yeah.
point out that Reed Richards is not always in his laboratory. Sometimes he spends time with his family,
That's it. He doesn't like 100% neglect his family.
like 99.
99%, 99%.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and
Oh, okay. What's going on here? We got a. What's that? Is that
yeah, this,
is that a
that,
celestial?
yeah, those are celestial. So that this is the thing. What you the panel was coming up with it. This is what you always see on Twitter when somebody mentions Franklin Richards. So here's Franklin Richards. He's taking on two celestials, and he's doing damn good. He's doing damn good. He's just flying up them. But right now he's obviously they are getting the better hand in the battle,
Mm.
and then Reed is just standing there, and it's like, it's his son, so he wants to help him, but they're
No, but
helpless. I mean,
yeah, he's
this
got
is
no hope. He's got no hope of tangling with a celestial.
yeah, this is a way different level, So they
Yeah,
just stand there, and
that's
this
it.
is also the time that they just lost Johnny Storm. By the way, Johnny Storm just died, and Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four in his
Oh, really?
place. Yeah, this is the Jonathan Hickman run, the FF.
Okay. Yeah. Was that the one where he basically like sort of like they thought he died because like he was trying to hold back a like Analysis army?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, I know the one.
100%. Yeah, there's this one. So this a little later, and then so he's losing the battle, and this is what everyone knows. There he goes, like rise, rise, and then you go like, what the fuck happens? And he
Rise,
goes
like
like,
who's he rising? It's like, oh, okay. He's bringing like what, like Galactus, like the.
Galactus. Yeah, that is Galactus.
No,
So
okay.
he's calling for him. Yeah, he goes like,
So what
rise.
is Galactus dead or is he taking a nap or what happened
Well,
there?
uh, I'm not really sure. I always thought he was dead, but I think he's some unconscious with the battle of the other Celestials, I believe. But I'm
Right.
not 100% sure. But he's definitely revamping him as well. He's not only calling him to his side, but he's also giving him a new energy, I suppose, or life energy, or cosmic
Mm-hmm.
energy. Yeah,
I think that goes into this next panel. I think. Oh, here we go.
yeah. This is the one you always
Yeah, look,
see
it's like
on Twitter.
rise.
Yeah. And then he just opens his eyes, and he says, "To me,
Oh
my
yeah, to my
Galactus."
Galactus. Excellent. What a line.
Yeah, this is crazy shit, man. And yeah, this is how powerful Franklin Richards is. I mean, if you have to take one panel, it's that one. To me,
That
my
one there.
Galactus. It's absolutely crazy, and I think it ties in nicely with the upcoming movie
Yeah.
because we know Galactus is coming. Yeah, this is one.
Here you
Is it?
go.
Yeah, here is he standing as his herald. You know, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's like Galactus is his herald.
Dude, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, look at
That
that
is
artwork. It's
insane.
like
Yeah, there's a new boss in town. Look
that's it.
at
It's
that.
like, and at that moment, the Celestials realized they messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So this is what comics is and how
Nice.
powerful he is. Yeah,
Oh,
and
and
so you see Spider-Man
one
standing
last
there
one.
as well. Yeah. So that is yeah, that is by the way Franklin Richards from future. So this is the Franklin Richards from 616. He actually gave his power, his cosmic energy to the older version of himself. So now it's Ben.
Ah.
He's saying like, kiddo, you are something else. And Franklin Richards is watching himself. So all super weird, but super cool. There's a lot of time
Mm.
shenanigans going on, time travel stuff. And you see Peter Parker
Yeah.
as the fourth member of the Fantastic Four, and the white
Yeah.
suits. They're
Yeah, in the
awesome.
white suit. Also, those of you who have just watched Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus might recognize the suit as well.
So yeah,
Very
yeah,
cool.
but that one is the anti Venom, isn't it? In the
What
show.
in the show? Well, it's kind of like an offshoot of it. Like so,
Okay.
it is in the show. Like, have you actually watched the show?
No, that's why I'm
No.
asking.
Well, basically in the show, like basically teams up with Norman Osborn, and Osborn's basically like giving him all these different suits to try and find like the best Spider-Man suit,
Okay.
and one of
Yeah.
them it just happens to be the white suit.
All right. Yeah. So that's pretty much the same as in Fantastic Four because this
Yeah.
one is also not anti-venom. It's just unstable molecules. It's like
Yeah.
all the
Okay.
other ones. Yeah.
No,
So
very
yeah,
cool. And I think that's
Franklin
the
Richards,
last
man,
panel.
he's going to
Very
be one of the coolest guys in the MCU. So for
Yeah,
sure.
very cool. All right, guys. Well, yeah, like I said, it is getting late. We do better get to this giveaway because everyone's been very patient and listening there in the background. But as Hinano says here, please like the video. Yes, guys. If you would do me the courtesy of please liking the video, comment in the comments box if you feel inclined to do so. Tell me what you like about the episode, what you do like, what you don't like about the show. I always take all feedback on board to try and improve the show when and where I can. And or guys, yeah, if you feel inclined to do so, please subscribe because yeah, we're up to 177 subscribers. I'd love to get us to 500 and get monetized, but it's a slow and steady climb. But even if we get to 200, if we get to 200, I reckon we'll have to do something special, make it a milestone, an extravaganza. But yeah, guys, so make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And yeah, let's do this giveaway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my StreamYard picker tool. I'm going to get it. I'm going to put it over. My mouse is going to let me. There it is. I'll put it over here so everyone can see that there's no funny business. But guys, I've got 6 entries so far. Last chances. Well, here we go. Little louder music. Okay, I'll write that down. Little louder music. Cool. Thanks for that, Vegan Things. Also, guys, remember to get your hashtags in. Hashtag Fantastic4 for your chance to win this amazing piece of artwork by Devo, which is a digital NFT or a digital collectible, I could say, of VeVe 1 year anniversary, which was which is the VeVe is basically the collectors group that I just happen to be the president of, the head of, so to speak. But yeah, we basically do VeVe Wednesdays and VeVe Weekends, which is our X-based show, and basically we just basically do this really, just talk VeVe, talk comics, talk fandom, and all other fun nerdy stuff. Like I said before, guys, all the links and of that is in the description of this video. It's on Wednesdays and Sundays, and yeah, it's over on X, and also now live streaming on YouTube as well on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. Very cool. Okay, guys, so let's do it. Let's run this giveaway. And again, guys, just while I get my sound effects together, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to like and comment that in the live chats as we do this in real time. Big thank you to anyone who's finding this right now on the spaces. Oh yes, also D says coffee. That's right. I do also have a buy me a coffee link as well in the description of this video. If you do enjoy it and you want to help us support the channel, help us grow in that sort of sense, please feel free to use it. Obviously, I don't ever expect anybody to use any of these donation links, but they are there and available if you feel inclined to do so, and everything is always greatly appreciated. And right, guys, so 6 entries. Come on, guys, last chance. Because once I take this ticker away, that's going to be it. So get him in on X, get him in on YouTube, and let's do it. Yeah, D says, great read, fellas. Thank you, D. And also, guys, make sure you check out D and Hanano's YouTube channel as well, the Real Uncommon Podcast. And I think their special guest is VeVe Magic, which is either coming up, they've either had it or coming up soon. Obviously, check out the descriptions over on X and on YouTube. And yeah, fantastic, another fantastic members, a powerhouse in our space. That's good fun. Thanks. No worries. Thanks, guys. Make sure you get those hashtags in. Last chance. Going once, going twice. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm taking the ticker away and we're going to run it. Oops. And also as well, guys, if you want to if you like the show and actually would like to come on the show, maybe come and chill with me, read a comic book of your choice. You can either contact me on email, www.gettodacomics.gmail.com, or you can find me over on X, which is right down here. So you can either DM me on X, Ozman Collect 63, give us a like, follow, all that sort of stuff. The Buy Me a Coffee link is also in that description as well if you feel inclined to use it. Or you can just join me over the VeVe Wednesdays or VeVe Weekends X Spaces and chat with me there. And yeah, guys, so that's it. So that's here we go. Hello, Half Friday in about an hour at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, cool, guys. So yeah, that's coming up soon. So on that note, guys, I'm going to run this giveaway. So, Richard, again, big thank you for coming on the channel and again, reading this comic with me. Fantastic Four, number 18. It was a lot of fun. So it was a good, nice, chill read. And yeah, mate, was there any last words or anything you want to add before I run this giveaway?
No, thanks for having me. I think I've said it all what I wanted to say about Franklin and the Fantastic Four. So I was so stoked to do this one, on the Get to the Comics channel, man. I absolutely love it, and yeah, I'm super excited now. So I cannot sleep for the next 2 hours. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna read some comics after this one.
Excellent. Okay, well, on that note, guys, let's do it. Let's get into this giveaway. So you guys have been patient. Let's do it.
Let the games begin.
Here we go. Got the tense music running. So you guys, you've done it. You've made it to the end. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for interacting in the chats. Thank you for entering the giveaway, and we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna run the giveaway, and there's a big something like the Three Biggest Row goes. We're gonna spin that wheel. No, not really. We're just gonna run a giveaway. So we're gonna hit the button. Hit the button now. Do it. Hitting the button. And the winner is it's Vegan Things. Congratulations to you, Vegan Things. You are the winner of the VeVe 1 year anniversary NFT by Davo. This is number 13 of 30. Is basically classed as a grail. It's animated as well. Also sparkles and does other cool stuff. So yeah, if I haven't got it already, please send me over your wallet address, whether that be your MetaMask or your Coinbase, because they also work. And I will get that over to you ASAP. Also, a little side note as well, guys. It also comes with a little bit of added utility over on the Real Uncommon Podcast YouTube channel and over on their Discord. So for more information about that, please contact the Real Uncommon Podcast or D or Hinano over on X, and they will tell you more about that. And D says coffee. That's right. Make sure you get your coffees down, guys. And like I said, Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description. Please use it if you feel inclined to do so. At the very least, hit the like button, hit the comments, hit the subscribe, and just help the channel grow in that sense, which is completely free and does not much. Yes, Vegan Things, there you are. You are the winner of this amazing piece of artwork. So congratulations to you, sir. That one. And on that note, guys, that's going to conclude the show. So let's me bring this all down. There we go. So guys, again, thank you so much for taking the time to tune into the show. Big thank you if you find this out on YouTube right now. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And also make sure as well you follow Richard over on X as well. He's also a member of our co-pilots program, which is basically contributes to the quality of this channel. And again, big thank you for that as well, Richard. Much appreciated. If you're interested in knowing more about the co-pilots program, sorry, I should have done this. That's better. So make sure you follow Richard over on X here as well. That's him there. And also, if you are interested in becoming a co-pilot, let me know, because we've got a bit of a thing going at the moment. This is like a little sponsorship program, and I will give you more information about that. So this is also really cool as well. I've got some really cool ideas about what to do with this picture. So stay tuned for that, because there's some cool stuff coming.
Awesome.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. So let me get my outro together. Oh, and of course, before I forget about it, I've actually got one last giveaway to give away. And it's not, unfortunately, guys, it's not for you, the viewers. It's actually for my guest. So as a little thank you for coming on the show, Richard, I have got one of these for you.
Yeah, the last time I got a purple, so I'm going for. Dun, 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 dun. I think I should go for blue because of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So So the darker blue one. Yeah, that first one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
done.
That one.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let me just write that down. Dark blue. Richard, done. Okay, I will get that over to you ASAP.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, that's all sorted. So again, big thank you for Richard for coming to the channel. Always appreciated. And yeah, let me just get this over there. So when you try and do things in real time, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. All right, guys. So yeah, this has been VeVe. The VeVe is not VeVe. That's the other channel. It's been Get to the Comics. That's the one. And also, guys, make sure you come back at this time next week, because I will have another fantastic read for you. And I do believe my next guest is. Oh, actually no, because I haven't done the banner for it yet. But check it out on next. I have got two special guests coming on. I've got none other than Mahalo and Wooloo. They will be on next week. We are going to be doing a brand new comic that just got announced on VeVe not long ago. We're going to be doing It's Jeff #1.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, guys, stay tuned for that, because it's going to be loads of fun. And that's it, guys. So that's the show. We get that ready. So yeah, join me next week, or join me one of the VeVe shows. And yeah, guys, this has been Get to the Comics. Do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Do it now. This has been number 42. We've been covering Fantastic Four number 18. Big thank you to my guests. Big thank you to the viewers, the listeners, and everyone out there in between. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon.